morning, YouTube. Good morning, Akai Force users. Good morning, Akai. I don't know where I should start with this here. I guess I'll start by telling you what I love about the Akai Force. To me, personally, this is the best product that you all have. It has the most functionality. It has the most features. Everybody is screaming that the MPC is so great, and yes, it's great. But the Akai Force is a full-fledged dog within itself. Most of the features that the new MPCs or the MPC family period have are coming from the Akai Force. But you all are sleeping on the Akai Force. My number one gripe. Number one, there is no Akai Force on the Akai support page. Every other device that you all have. Matter of fact, I can show you better than I can tell you. I wish I can show you all. Matter of fact, let me see what I can do to make this here a little bit better. Nope, that's brighter. Nah, that didn't help any. But the Akai Force isn't really featured on you all support page. The Akai Force isn't a DJing piece of hardware. It is a all-inclusive production piece, from recording your vocals to mixing your song to beat production. When there's a complaint or there's a flaw within the software or with the product, there is no way for us to reach out to you all about the Akai Force. And then when we do reach out to you all, it takes 2 to 3 months for you all to get back. I have a support ticket in here, and it hasn't been answered. I just asked 2 simple questions for my support page ticket. When was the Akai Force going to be getting the new plugins? Because I purchased them. Well, they came with my MPC keys 61 before I sent it back. There's no support, nowhere for it. The last update on the support page for the Akai Force was 3.06. Now, that was my gripe. My other gripe is which I know we just had this update of the 3.2, but we have a few glitches and bugs. When we go into computer mode, the Akai Force normally turns into an audio interface. It's not doing it right now. It's not working. All the other things that everybody has complaints about, I haven't had any of those issues. Now, when you switching tracks, sometimes the track, it disappears. But if you switch tracks and come back to that same track, then you can see all the MIDI that you've inputted into the track sequence. But I'm quite for sure that you all have recognized that, and you all will be updating that. But before you all do update that, I have some things that you all should add to the Akai Force. And I promise you, Once you add these things, the Akai Force fan base, the Akai Force family will not have any gripes. Because like I say, majority of the new features for the MPC family came from the Akai Force. Now, the Akai Force is asking that you take a few of the features from the MPC and bring them over to the Akai Force. One of these features is full DAW control or full DAW compatibility with either Ableton Live or the MPC software. Now, mind you, I said the Akai Force is an all-inclusive, but there are some limitations that it has. I may want to use some of my plugins, my VSTs, to add on to my production. Right now, I have to stem everything out or make an Ableton Live set and import it instead of just going into DAW mode. Like the MPC Live, the MPC X, the MPC 1, the MPC Key 61. All right. Number 2. Can you all please add explode tracks to the drum groups in the Akai Force? That will be greatly appreciated. I don't always want to just make a key group out of it. I want to make my drums in the drum group and then hit explode track and then mix each separate part that way. It makes the work more efficient. Number 3. Have the note repeat time divisions on the launch buttons, like the Ableton Push. That's a great feature. That would be so great. Right now, when we go into hold on 1 second. Let me see what it's called. I'm not quite for sure. Let me see. That's the key. Oh, that's what it's called. That's what it's called right there. When we use key groups, we got to go into the ARP section, hit the ARP button, and go on the screen and do all the time divisions. That's cool for setting your time divisions up for everything else. But for note repeat, let the launch buttons take care of that. It's cool to have that for quantization purposes. But when we want to use note peak, we need tactile buttons. You see these buttons right here? The Ableton Push uses those for our time divisions. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm looking at my list of things. It uses the buttons, the launch buttons, also as the time division buttons. So the only thing you got to do is just press ARP, and then you can press these to change the time division. Remember, the only thing I'm talking about is workflow. That would add to the workflow of the Akai Force. Next one. I think everybody will agree with me on this here. The Ableton Push has it. We have a way bigger screen than the Ableton Push, right? Give us a visual parametric EQ and a visual compressor for more precise editing. We can actually see what we're changing, how it's affecting the rest of the song, and everything. The last one is tempo change. I've heard a lot of people ask for that. Tempo change. Like the MPC. We need better. We got to do better. We'd like to have a tempo change per sequence like the MPC has. You know? Since you all have taken all the features from the Akai Force, remember, all the plugins was originally on the Akai Force. The MPC just got them this year. This year. Only thing I'm trying to say is, Akai, please start treating the Akai Force like it's a part of the family. I make trap beats off the Akai Force. I make drill beats. I make all kind of beats. I sample, I chop, I do everything on the Akai Force. Only thing we're asking is for you to pay more attention to this particular product. I'm Jason from Mafia Music Family, and I'm signing off.